The world changed forever on a quiet morning in Jerusalem. At the Garden Tomb, the massive stone was miraculously rolled away from the entrance. A divine light emanated from within the empty sepulchre, signaling a victory over death that would reshape the course of human history. Mary Magdalene stood near the entrance, her heart heavy with grief. She searched for her teacher, not yet realizing the miracle that had occurred. Suddenly, she encountered a figure she thought was the gardener. As he spoke her name, her confusion turned into a moment of profound realization. In an upper room in the city, the apostles gathered in secret. The atmosphere was heavy with fear and uncertainty behind locked doors. Without a word, Jesus appeared in their midst. The tension of the room instantly dissolved, replaced by a sense of overwhelming and divine peace. The disciples gazed upon him with awe and devotion. Their doubts were replaced by the undeniable truth of his living presence among them. On the dusty road to Emmaus, two travelers walked in deep conversation. They spoke of the events in Jerusalem, unaware of who followed them. Jesus joined them on their journey, explaining the scriptures and the ancient promises as the late afternoon sun began to dip toward the horizon. As they shared a meal, their eyes were finally opened. In the simple act of breaking bread, they recognized the master they had mourned. Later, beside the tranquil Sea of Galilee, the disciples returned to their nets. They spent the night fishing, but the morning brought a surprise. On the shore, Jesus stood by a small fire, preparing breakfast for his tired followers. He called out to them with a voice of compassion. This intimate moment by the water reaffirmed his love. He fed them both physically and spiritually, preparing them for the mission that lay ahead. As the 40 days drew to a close, Jesus led his followers to a high mountain peak. The entire landscape stretched out before them. He gestured toward the horizon, delivering the Great Commission. He commanded them to take his message of love and hope to all the world. His face shone with radiant light as he gave his final instructions. He promised to be with them always, even to the very end of time. Dawn, the Mount of Olives, the final moment arrived. Jesus began to ascend, being taken up into the clouds, while his disciples watched in wonder. The air was filled with a sense of peace as he returned to his Father. The earthly journey of the risen Christ had reached its conclusion. The disciples remained, looking upward with hearts full of hope. They were no longer afraid, but empowered to begin a new era of faith.